Hello friend, welcome to my channel Open Source. My name is Minhajul Islam and I am working as a project lead from 14 years on different technology like Java, .NET and PHP. This is continuous video series on web development using Angular. If you have missed my previous videos, please check the descriptions. I have given the link so you can go through the video. I hope you have knowledge about the Angular basic, uh, and in this video I'm going to check a very basic logging and authentication using Angular, and backend is a WebAPI. So for this purpose I have created one component, very basic component. In this I just want to validate the email address and a password given by the user. If you don't know the component, please check it the about the component first and then continue with this video. So let's start with the coding and browsing. I will go through the code. So this is my Angular code and I have created one login test component for, and there is a two fields in it. So first I need to validate this one. For this purpose, I want to validate blank for the email and the password, blank and maximum keyword, maximum characters. So for this purpose, I have to go first email blank. This is the email. I have checked email, then again validators required, another for password, one more validator dot max length how much, say 50, validator and then max length here also 50 validators. This is only to show you how to validate a component in the Angular. So this is required. All done. I will just reinitialize into the loading. So this all done for the validation. Now we will go to the form. Here we have to include one form. So where here this is form group. we can, here we go, email, then password. Okay, this is error due to I have to reference this into app modules, in test component. Then you can see the error has gone, and we bind this from control name email, and this one from control name password, this one on login. This is one of the function they will call into, they will call it for the validation purpose. So now I want to display the message. Now for validation I need to access the component uh, which already defined in this one. So for this I will set a one setter getter, sorry, controls using this we can access these two fields from the HTML. So what I will do, first I will go to HTML. Now I am going to just validate required field. So user must enter the value in the word, the email and the password. I will make a separate video how to validate different fields with different conditions. So for now, for quick I will make just one validation to make a video short. So I have copied the some code, so video should not go long. What I will do, just I will change email this one, untouch. First time it will not, until you will not touch this field, it will not validate the error. So this is for email, and for one more for the password. Because these fields we have shown you in the video, these are the form fields. Here two fields is there, so so these two sections is bind. Now we will check login, how it is login working. So I will go, I will just check what is the value is coming, JSON 25. Okay friend, now we have made all the validations and check it how it is working. So I will go and just I will replace this one. I will leave now. You can see this message, and for this also, if you leave this one, it will go. Sorry, this is message is copy paste, so error there. So I will put password. Now it should work fine. Okay, and this is my hit button. Now I have to map this information with the API. So in API I will go and check the content entities which I am passing through the login purpose. So this is my authentication part, and I am going to pass these three key. So I have to make a map in the corner. So I will going to copy and I will create one model. I will create here, just new file, make sure login test dot model dot ts. I will there put it in whatever the name you want. Yes, I am going to put this one. We'll remove all. Make different names so to avoid conflicts between my previous classes. So I have created exact the mapping from the web API, and now I will go to this one. I will create one variable for this. So this always try to use comments. And then what is email? I will go. I will use this done. All information is there. Now just I will go for testing purpose this login info, how this information is coming. Oh, I will go and provide this and I will check Okay, now JSON is working fine. Next is to connect with the web API. So for this purpose, you have to take our one service of Angular HTTP, and I have created one service so that I can use it anywhere in my application. If you don't know the service, please study about the service. If you don't know about the service, so service is just a global uh, place or class which you can inject in any class to access the to access this content anywhere in the website or your project. So for this purpose, I have just shown you, I will give you just an example. You can pause it and check it. So I have created this one service so that I will inject into my another components, and directly it will connect with the API. So as you can see, this is a injectable and this is my class name, whatever you will give the class name, and I have taken the reference. This one means injected Angular HTTP into my service. This is my URL, web API URL, so you can change whenever you change the location of the web API. So everything, whatever you are managing from the web API must be defined in this class, so that effect on one place can affect on all the project. So it could be very manageable and easy. So these two things, and main is this is the part which executes and connect with the web API. This is URL. This is header information, whatever you want to give. This is header, and this is the post method I am calling and passing the data into JSON format, and this is header option. So let's come to the our login section, and I will go to my login auth, then authentication test. So what I will do, I will go and inject this one in constructor. So I will just give the name and HTTP. It will give, as you can see, this one, it will give the reference of this and inject into this component. So now my service is injected, so I will go and just I will call this http dot post. It is asking data, so I will go just and pass this data into now URL. What is website web API URL means the path of the controller. So I will go to the controller and I will check this login, and this is my login part. So I will only copy this one and will paste here, and then subscribe the we hold it. Okay, we hold it result into the dot I have already created. You can see this is an exact copy of the web API returning. So you can say here dataset it is returning error message, and whatever the message from the web API. In this section I'm just holding the data. This is total record count. If paging is there, or you want to display the how much record is there. Now this is page index if you want to use page index, and this is the total page of the. So this is the exact copy of the web API, and now I want to map it into our web API. So I have converted this one. Now results holds two things. One, error code means if error code 0 means it's executed successfully on the else there is error. So here you can display error message, error, or whatever depend on the. So according to my template, there is a one global variable which I use to display error message. For this G variables, this is my another variable which I have declared here. All global variable is there. So here I will put this G variable that is error to this. You want to display a message to the user, then I will put this result dot message. This now it will display the message. So if you want this, copy this one here and make it false, so it will hide. Now this is the part user validated successfully. Next, create simplest session for the user to hold information about user. For this purpose, I have created one more global variable, global service, and I'm going to inject here private C user current user. Sorry, this for this. No. Next is the session. For the reference, I am just copy paste and will explain it to you. Because result holds all the information with the data, so this is my real data and I convert it into JSON. Next I'm converting it into the user information because this is just mapping of the return type of the web API. So all information holds here. Now session storage. Now create the session variable. I want to hold this for information so that in the rest of application I can use it, and also I can check if the user available, then means session is valid. If user ID is not available, then session is expired and will return back to the login page. Now I have created this, and this time to redirect to dashboard. So what I will do, I will just go and copy the previous code so that the video should not go long. Here, this is my dashboard, and this is okay. Let's start, and first I will show you what I'm getting. I'm going to make a breakpoint here and run the web API. Now my web API is running, and I will go, and this is the correct user abcd @abcd. I will try first refresh this one, and password is the same abcd, and I will try. Maybe it's not working, so I will go and I will check what is happening. Okay, this is creating extra, that's why. Okay, now you can see the data is coming, email and password abcd and requires. So this is giving error. What the error is, you can see the error dot. Okay, so let me check which IP I'm calling here. Sorry, wrong. I have to be called this one. So I will go and put here, and this will run as it is. Where it is, I have to be check. So I will go to the login folder, then this is okay, this is the part I'm going to check, and I will create here. Okay, now you can see successfully logged in. I will try another password, so I will put something else here, and you can see cannot log in. You can display the message whatever you like. So what I will do, I will go and I will just, for your reference, I will put alert invalid user ID or password. Now I will check. Okay, as you can see, invalid user ID and password. Now the login with real credential, and this is my real credential, and it is working. So in this way you can make a login to the Angular. Very simple, very straightforward coding. So and in the next video I will show how to log in through the JWT or a token based login. Okay friend, this is a very simplest login as you saw in this video, and if you missed my previous video, please check. This is just a series of my previous videos, and if you like this video, sure subscribe and like it. If you have any comments for modifications, update video quality, or if you want any to cover any other topic, please let me know. I will try to cover that in the next video. So keep watching my video. Next video is how to log in through the JWT and the token based. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, like, and comments, and also share it with your friends so that they can benefit.